I'm David Graves with the Aggressive Catch YouTube channel, and I'm a Cleveland native, alright? I am a proud Cleveland Browns fan, and I'm also going to be real with you guys for a second. We are known for being one of the worst teams in American sports history, alright? I'm going to be real, alright? We are known and we are being laughed at for making some of the worst picks in football history. Not even just football, but sometimes even sports history, for making some of the worst picks, having some of the worst busts in football history, right? But recently, the Browns are being committed for making smart front office decisions, something that is very, very rare for the Cleveland Browns, all right? We have a promising young quarterback in DeShone Kizer. We have Myles Garrett. We have Jabril Peppers, who I was very, very critical on, but who has shown promise in preseason. We have Jamie Collins, who we got for a third-round pick. Christian Kirksey, who I really, really like. A good offensive line. We cut away Joe Hayden, a declining cornerback who's on the back end of his career. Jamar Taylor, who is a up-and-coming cornerback. We just signed McCourty, a good, solid cornerback. But all these good decisions could become crumbling down if we do not do one thing. If we do not know our history. You want to know why we have history class in school? Why is that, David? Because those who do not know their histories are due to repeat it. If the Cleveland Browns do not know their histories of making horrible draft picks, they are due to repeat it. I was watching a Sports Fan Entertainment video. MJ made a very, very great point that the Cleveland Browns are on the same track of the Oakland Raiders. Drafting a pass rusher in the first round in Myles Garrett and taking a quarterback in the second round in DeShone Kizer. The Oakland Raiders did the exact same thing in taking Khalil Mack in the first round and taking Derek Carr in the second round. All right, they struggled in Derek Carr's first season. They struggled really, really bad, but they took Amari Cooper. They made smart draft picks, okay? They made smart free agent moves. It is not hard to draft players. It is easy to overthink players. That is what the Browns are known for. Not for taking bad players, but for overthinking bad players, okay? That is what they are known for. If DeShone Kizer shows promise in his rookie season, but struggles, that is fine. Do not take Sam Darnold. Don't. Take the best available player. I don't care if DeShone Kizer goes 0-16 his rookie season. But if he shows flashes, if he shows talent, if he shows that he can lead this team to success, but it's not his fault as a quarterback, do not go out and you take a quarterback. That has always been the detrimental to the Cleveland Browns. You see a quarterback, you always blame it on the quarterback, and you take a quarterback in the next year draft when you don't address other needs. I saw a tweet a while back that the Cleveland Browns could have had Julio Jones, Odell, the entire Cowboys offensive line, but we spent it all on quarterbacks. That's what happens when you don't address things correctly, when you address it all on quarterbacks. That's how you overthink. It's not hard. That's when you overthink bad players. All right? Some of these players weren't meant to be taken at the first overall spot or in the top 10 or the top 20, you just overvalue their position. You overthink it. Now, this is what the Cleveland Browns need to do. You need to take smart draft picks. You need to listen to maybe not what everyone's saying, but maybe if you get a top 5 pick, maybe you take a Darwin James. Maybe you take a Saquon Barkley. Okay, maybe you take a good offensive lineman. Okay, I know this is a deep quarterback class, but maybe you don't take a quarterback. You don't always have to take a quarterback. You need smart draft picks. You need people who can play football. That is the best way I can describe it. But also know your history, Cleveland. Know the fact that you're always been the laughing stock of the NFL, of making horrible draft picks. Horrible. That is your cinch. That is your niche. Every single year, people look forward to in the draft. People look forward to who the team's going to select and what career is the Browns going to ruin. That is what the Browns are known for. But that's okay. You guys are on the right track. You guys have 2 first-round draft picks, 3 seconds. You guys have, like, I think 17 draft picks this upcoming season. But none of it will mean a damn thing if the Cleveland Browns do not know their history and take the best available player at each slot they have. Okay, that's all they need to do. And they did that last year. And I think this year they're gonna strive for greatness. I think they're gonna take great strides. I think they're gonna take great strides into the future. I don't think they're gonna go 16-0. I don't think they're gonna go 0-16. But I think they're gonna make progress. That's all you need as a football team. At one point, the New England Patriots were the worst team in the National Football League. But you know what they did? They made good draft picks. And they made progress. Every single team at one point was horrible. At one point, the Pittsburgh Steelers were the Cleveland Browns. They were horrible. But know what happened? They got Mean Joe Green at the number 1 pick. They got Terry Bradshaw. They got Franco Harris. They got the Steel Curtain. They got Lynn Swann and Dante Stallworth. And they progressed. But the Steel Curtain was not built in a night. All right? The Cowboys dynasty was not built in a night. And that's what the Cleveland Browns try to do. They try to build everything in a night. They try to get a quarterback and they try to just plug him in. You're not going to find Aaron Rodgers. All right? I think the Cleveland Browns try to think, oh, if we can get Aaron Rodgers, he can just lift our team out from an 0-16 team or a 2-14 team into a playoff team. No, it doesn't work like that. Know how many Aaron Rodgers have ever been in the NFL? One. And his name is Aaron Rodgers. All right, you're never going to find another Aaron Rodgers. Very, very slim. Never going to happen, probably. You take good players. You make smart draft picks. You become a good football team. Then, maybe, in a few years from now, you have all these draft picks accumulated. Maybe you take a Barkley or Darwin James or whoever that's not a quarterback. I haven't looked at this draft class yet. All right, maybe I'll make a video soon. Excuse me, but I'm not too informed about this draft club. But you take whoever, all right, that's not a quarterback, but that pick warrants that. Like you did this year. You didn't reach on a quarterback this year. You took a Myles Garrett. You took a Jabril Peppers and you got another pick, even though I prefer Malik Hooker. You took a DeShone Kizer, a Larry Onobi. Okay, you took all these great players that everyone praised you for. You took the tight end out of Miami. All right, I forgot his name. David Njoku. You take all the... See, you did the same thing last year. You just need to do it again, and then sooner or later, you're no longer the laughingstock of the NFL. You know what you are? You're a respectful NFL franchise. At one point, the Cleveland Browns were like the Oakland Raiders. Okay, they can be the next Oakland Raiders. At one point, the Oakland Raiders were a laughingstock. But now they're being talked about as a Super Bowl contender. That is what the Cleveland Browns can be. That is what I'm hoping for as a Cleveland native, as a Cleveland Browns fan, as a Cavaliers fan, as a Buckeye fan. I want the Cleveland Browns to be up there with them. Up there with the Indians. Up there with the Buckeyes. Up there with the Cavs, with LeBron James. I want to see the Cleveland Browns stop. I don't want them to be a laughingstock anymore. And all this can change. All this can change if they know their history, make smart draft picks, and they trust and follow the process. I'm David Graves with the Aggressive Catch YouTube channel, and I'm signing out. Take it easy.